Welcome and thank you for tuning in to episode number 14 of 10 Tesla Topics, your show for Tesla related news, rumors, and stories. My name is Max Maurice, and today's show is for Saturday, March 11th, 2017. Topics discussed today are the following: Tesla's app was down, a solar island, Autopilot is getting faster, a horrible Tesla service story, and Tesla made VW reevaluate their plans. Topic number one comes from Electrek. So Tesla's entire API, or application program interface, or just app, network was down for a few hours on March 8th and is still down and or still a little spotty for some owners, even 24 hours after the start of the problem. So this topic was a few days ago, so it's basically resolved. However, what does it mean when the API network is down? It simply means that some owners were not able to connect their Tesla from their mobile app, which, don't get me wrong, it is an inconvenience. However, the key fob still works, so it's not like the drivers couldn't access their cars at all or anything like that. But for owners who possibly misplaced, lost, or broke their key fob, well, that's a different story. For those of you who are new to the show or new to the Tesla world as well, the app is used to locate the vehicle, access climate controls, and monitor states of charge. You can monitor your charging rates and a couple other things. So as mentioned, it is an inconvenience, but you could live without it. Tesla acknowledged the issue, but they didn't comment on what happened beyond saying that they were working on the problem. And like I said, there was an update. Tesla said that it is resolved. So it seems back online for most people, but I'm still hearing a few stories that a couple of owners are still experiencing a few issues. Topic number two comes from Tesla Roddy. So Tesla has completed a 52 megawatt hour PowerPack 2 system combined with a 13 megawatt Solar City solar installation on the island of Kauai that will deliver solar generated energy back to the grid during evening hours when energy is generally produced through diesel powered generators. The project will cut fuel cost usage by 1.6 million gallons per year, which is quite a bit. Now, this isn't the first time that we're seeing Tesla help transform an island with their PowerPack solar energy system. You might recall they installed a microgrid on the Samoan island of Tau last year to help address frequent temporary blackouts. Though an installation of 5,328 Solar City solar panels and 60 Tesla PowerPack units, Tesla says that the system was still able to keep the island fully powered for 3 full days, even in absence of sunlight. Topic number 3 comes from Electrek. So Tesla has started pushing a new update to its fleet of vehicles equipped with the second generation Autopilot hardware. The update increases the speed limits on Autopilot's 2 main features, but isn't really still up to par with the first generation Autopilot. So both traffic-aware cruise control, or TACC, and auto steer are seeing slight 5 miles per hour bumps and speed limit restrictions in this new update. So traffic-aware cruise control limit is being increased from 80 to 85 miles per hour, or 135 kilometers per hour. And auto steer limit on highways is being increased from 50 to 55 miles per hour, or 90 kilometers an hour, which is an update from episode 6, topic 2, if you recall, if you listened to it, where I covered that auto steer was updated to 50 miles per hour. And that show aired February 7th, which isn't all that long ago. So Tesla's enhanced Autopilot is still currently using only 1 of 8 cameras of the new hardware, and therefore we haven't really seen the full potential of the system. So as mentioned, if they updated that from February 7th to March 11th, in a couple months, maybe we'll see tremendous increases in performance. Topic number 4 comes from Electrek. So Evan Yu is a writer at The Motley Fool and was a brief Tesla employee. He published a report about his experience of having his Tesla repaired following an accident. And by the title that I'm about to tell you, you can kind of tell that it's not the best. So the article is titled, "Repairing My Tesla Model S Has Been an Utter Nightmare, and It's Mostly Tesla's Fault." He explains how his car has been in a shop for the past 8 months now after being rear-ended. So Tesla still retains control over which body shops get to work on their vehicles through a certified body shop network that Tesla trains and approves, but the shops are ultimately independent from the automaker. So in Denver, where he lives, there's only one approved body shop, Stuttgart Auto Body. In his report, New describes how the shop quickly assessed the damages and placed the orders for the necessary parts to perform the repairs, which, as you can see from the pictures here, there are quite a few repairs to be done. He then described how the body shop, which got the Model S in August 2016, didn't receive any parts until mid-December, and even then they didn't have all the parts. He wrote, "The body shop would begin the repair in early January 2017 after the holidays. There were still a few outstanding parts, including bulb rivets. I would think that something as basic as rivets would be among the easier parts to deliver, but evidently I'm wrong and not alone. We again contacted customer service, and Tesla again assured us that they had just shipped the remaining parts for overnight delivery. And to this day, he still doesn't have his car." So Tesla told Electrek that they have investigated the issue and that they're making sure that the car will be fixed this week. Based on investigation, Tesla determined that the shop did not address this vehicle in a timely manner or in accordance with Tesla standards. They claimed that the shop had a backlog and simply couldn't perform the repairs on his car, so they didn't order all the replacement parts at once, and instead they placed the blame on Tesla. So once I know more of the story, I'll let you know, but that is all I know so far of this really, truly nightmare of a story. Topic number 5 comes from Electrek, and so it goes without saying that Tesla has inspired many automakers to offer some electric vehicles. For example, former GM executive Bob Lutz admitted that Tesla's Roadster pushed him to make the Chevrolet Volt. Now, Volkswagen's CEO Herbert Diess admits that what Tesla did with the Model S forced VW to rethink their plans for the Phaeton. So the Phaeton was VW's top-of-the-line sedan, comparable to the Audi A8, which was marketed in all their markets except for the US. They discontinued the vehicle last year. So at the Geneva Motor Show this week, he said that Tesla has been pushing the benchmark in the segment and that they had to rethink their plans in order to compete. He says that, "We are quite far advanced with the next Phaeton, but it became clear that it wasn't enough of a leap forward. A modern large saloon has been competitive and have an advantage over the Tesla, which is the benchmark and in many regions dominates the segment. Now, if we could go back there, we would have to take Tesla seriously, and of course that is what we're doing with our electric strategy." So before the change of plan, the next generation Phaeton was expected in 2020, around the time VW is expected to release its first vehicles on this new MEB platform for electric vehicles. Apparently, the specs of the VW was planning for the new electric Phaeton were not on par with Tesla's Model S, but, all in all, I still hope VW releases more and more EVs, especially after all the damage they've done with their diesel cars. Whoa. Show's not quite over yet. So here's a little bonus clip I decided to add for you guys that stayed this far into the show, or actually maybe just skipped through all the show. Either way, if you're listening right now, thank you very much. And so, here's a little bonus clip of a Model 3 caught on the road. This was caught by Unplugged Performance on Instagram. So as you can see, it's the silver Model 3, so it could very well be the ones that were at the unveiling event, because it looks like to be the exact same spec. But so if you're in the California area, Bay Area, keep your eyes peeled, keep your smartphones out. I mean, maybe you'll pass one day, or one will pass you. Okay, so those are your 5 Tesla topics for Saturday, March 11th, 2017. For any questions, remarks, or even criticism, I encourage you to follow the show's Instagram and Twitter pages at 10 Tesla Topics. That's TENTESLATOPICS. If you wish, you can also send me an email at 10teslatopics@gmail.com. That's TENTESLATOPICS@gmail.com. But the easiest way would just be to subscribe and comment here right on YouTube. And a special thank you. As of yesterday, I believe, we passed 100 subscribers. So thank you. So we'll see you right here next Tuesday for the next show. Thank you for listening, and of course, have yourself a model excellent day.